as you all know, the inauguration happened today, and with this being my very first episode of the Dial It Back podcast, I thought, why not just have a conversation about, the history that was made today. So I'm going to have them introduce themselves. Again, these are my good friends that I met at our part-time job, which won't be disclosed because you bitches don't even know where we work. However, we have so much similarities, and we have so much in common, but we do have different perspectives on things. And I felt like I wanted to host the very first episode with people that I can have good banter with. So we'll just go ahead and start with you. Yes, you. Stop acting like that. Go ahead and introduce yourself and, just give a little spiel if you want to. You really don't have to give a rundown, but,
Okay. Well, I'm the old head here, the only 30 plus, and I'm Chad, new to the city, and I'm happy and excited to be here.
Okay, happy and excited to be here. And you?
Hey, the oldest. I'm DJ. I've lived in the 704 area for like my whole life. Mm-hmm. And I'm just happy to be here too. I don't know what else to say.
When I first brought the idea to y'all, and I need you to sit up too, because the mic's right here.
Oh, you right?
When I brought the idea to y'all act like I was hesitant, like y'all shy, but when we are out in public, y'all are some damn social butterflies. So I don't understand. What's so scary about recording?
I feel like y'all are the social butterflies. I feel like
out of all three of us, I know I am.
And him. He is Mr. People person. I'm probably the more...
Yeah, I do. I am.
Yeah, with you guys, I'm like that. But when we're around other, outside people, I'm not like that.
Chad, what?
we gotta say...
I can edit it out. All right, Chad.
I thought about it a little bit.
So yeah, I brought the idea to y'all because, like I said, I want to have people on my podcast that I can banter with and have real good engagement with for the audience and just for us to really enjoy ourselves during this. And so I brought the idea of talking about dating apps and, experiences like that. But before we jump into that, let's just really talk about today. So we have our 46th president, Joe Biden, in the motherfucking office, but we made history with our very first black female vice president. What are y'all like? How do y'all feel?
It was like a sigh of relief today. Nothing has technically changed other than Trump's ass being out of the office, but it just felt like we can breathe again. Like we have somebody that's, backing us a little bit. And the fact that we have another person of color in the house, it's like, it really feels supportive.
Yeah.
Compared to what we were dealing with 2 weeks ago.
100%. Because literally the fucking Caucasian revolution that happened on January 6th.
That's a great name for it.
It just baffles me so much because this is a democracy that we live in.
Yeah.
And this is what we go by. As black people, when we woke up to the news that Trump was the motherfucking 45th president,
we had to
take that L and move on.
Like we always do, though.
Exactly.
We know how, because we've been disappointed by America, by, unfortunately, white people.
Yeah.
So we're used to dealing with this. They didn't get their way this time.
Absolutely not.
So it's like a fucking tantrum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They showed they ass because they're having a tantrum and they still lost and you still out of here.
These bitches went into the
they got
Capitol building.
Like that, you can't even tour that close without getting a gun pointed at you. And they was able to get into the building.
They was letting them in the building. Not just able to get in. They was opening the door.
They just really disrespected that building.
They were pooping on the walls?
Yeah, I heard they were smearing shit on the walls. Like, what? That's how you know, like, I have to preface this by saying that I don't have hate in my heart for white people because I do have white friends, but y'all motherfucking relatives is something the fuck else. What type of animal gets shit and smeared on the fucking wall? Are you kidding me? And then y'all bringing the Confederate flag in there. Do you know we had to go to war?
Yeah,
so,
desecration.
Like, come on. It's beyond me.
Yeah, I'm not shocked though, and I'm happy that we approached it the way we did. Like, go ahead, let them act a fool. Like, we took the high road You know what I mean? Sometimes we can, because we could have
went out there and
we could have, but
thing.
We took the high road. I know I was sitting at home like, look at these fools.
Because if you think about it, if we were to go out there and counter protest, arms would have been against us,
right?
Because immediately they look at us and they assume it's a threat. So let them bitches go in there and make a fool of themselves. And when they was getting rallied up, coming to grandma and pa house to lock up their fucking grandkids and their nephews and their uncles, it was humiliating but funny as fuck to watch, because you people sat for years watching black people lose their lives over candy, cigarettes, tea, just sleep. Like, just ridiculous.
And they thought they could get away with it. That was one of the best parts. Like, they thought they could get away with it on lives and different stuff. And then when they come in for them, now it's just like, And so what I find funny is we had this huge event where you people were not in favor of. You thought it was rigged. You thought it was stolen. Where was y'all bitches today? Where were y'all at today? Y'all had nothing to say. Oh, y'all couldn't show up because y'all knew it wasn't a game. Y'all bitches knew that it was going to be on site. It was quiet.
There ain't no back talk today. It was going to be on site when y'all showed up. And y'all Trump gear with y'all Confederate flags, it would have been on site for y'all.
Right.
Y'all not touching evangelist Kamala Harris on my watch.
Or Bishop. Listen, we not doing none of that.
Y'all are not doing that. And, you know, my friends was talking about how they was nervous and kind of scared for Joe. And I just was so proud of Joe walking out there like, I don't fear you bitches.
Because they was debating it. Even the news was like, we don't think he's going to get out. They said they was just going to just drive on in the house.
Yeah.
And he got out anyway. I was scared.
Joe was like, I've been here before.
Right.
I've been under the very first black president.
Yeah, so he
I don't fear y'all.
And that meant a lot. Like, him walking out and still showing like a strong front meant a lot for us. Like,
because that's what America needs.
Fearful either. Yep.
That's what America needs. And we really need healing. And we can finally start working on that healing because Don Cheeto is out of the office.
I almost feel bad because it's going to be hard for him. Like, harder than other presidents. Like, Obama had it hard when he got in office because of all the foolishness that Bush started. Yeah. But now we have even worse conditions that he has to go and rectify, like, and clean up all of this stuff. And it low-key takes almost 4 years to get it cleaned up. Just back to a place. And he too old. He ain't going to be the president again.
I mean, well, let's not speak that. I mean, you know, the power of the tongue is
he going to be 82. But the only thing that kind of, like, the difference is, like, you know, with Bush, like, with any other president, you didn't hear about them every single day. And, like, with Bush, I think they debated policy. Not to say, like, I voted for Bush. I'm just saying, like, well, I couldn't vote anyway when he was president. But, like, when Obama came in and he can, like, transition stuff over with Trump, he just told lies for so long. To the point that even, like, the election happened. They sued every state. They got turned over. People still thinking he got a chance.
Like, Biden won the election, like, 5 times.
Right. Okay. If we get to January 6th, which a date I didn't know about. Because I just don't, I thought once you get voted,
no, they have to, what is it, like a few like Senate and then representatives have to
because they kind of solidify some count. And then I didn't know about this January 6th. The only reason I knew about it, and this is like real talk, is like I was on one of our community things for like Mecklenburg County and Cabarrus County. And there were people saying, we're going to take a bus January 6th to D.C. And I was like, a bus? For what? Like, what's going to go on? So then I was watching the thing that morning, and then they had planned on protesting like 6 states during the count. And they started with Arizona. And I feel like if they wouldn't have stopped, that riot wouldn't have happened. Yeah. But I don't know. It just blows my mind that like.
But I mean, that man orchestrated that. He planned, he plotted for them people to go and destroy whatever they could for whatever to happen for him. For it to be in his favor.
And nothing was going to happen. The thing is, even going back to like Pence, like we ain't really fuck with Pence. But like he did the right thing in his last
and for days. Him showing up at the inauguration really proves that he didn't fuck with that man.
Right.
And he know that man wasn't capable of holding that position.
But I hope that all those people see how he didn't show up for them. Like he called y'all out, told you to come up here, told you to do all this stuff, you know, make a united front. And where was he when they was bombarding the White House and all this stuff?
Right.